Starship Frontier. This is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be... You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be... Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Well, first things first, I have to ask. It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definite. Well, I think Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to mast and check in with Agent Plato. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in. You know, mast. The military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate. Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where... As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, let me know if you have any questions. How's the investigation going? Take care.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what you lost, but you don't get it back by annoying us.
Worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. It's a real hell if I know, but they think it is. And that makes them dangerous. So, you ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus?
Do not bother me. I am a prisoner, trapped by a weak people who do not kill their enemies when they should. The Great Serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. Now, I am here.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many many facilities abandoned after the colony war. Pirates used them as forward operating bases.
Yeah? You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, nobody.
It seems like a small decision, but they all add up over time, and it's paralyzing. It's hard to stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee. Kick fun, get out of the way, and let's just get on.
Yeah, sorry. Sure. Hey.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Oh, please, take a look. Oh, please, take... Appreciate the business.
Howdy.
Hope life is treating you well. Hey there. Always nice to see a new Fae. Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just, listen, you just relax. Make that work for you? Let me know if there's anything I can. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just anybody stuck living in the well. It almost certainly isn't by... Catch you later.
This unprovoked attack on the United Colonies Research Facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bob,
No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. Okay, no problem. Okay. I'm sure you can find... The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just, besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. I would try to Viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every time you take us back in one piece.
Excuse me.
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone? Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it. Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers. You're short on credit? For you, I'd Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but, well, the last thing I want is you going bankrupt on my account. Thanks! I think we'll make a great team, huh? Thanks for giving me a chance, Cap.
Good. Hello.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business? You're with Constellation? Damn, that's cool. I've always admired you guys. Exploring the stars full-time. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester. Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. I'm working on a ship. What's your offer? I'm a reasonable guy, but that... All right. I'll look elsewhere then.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to me. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still... Of course. That's what makes the real... Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with some... I'm sure we'll see each other. I'll see you around.
Yes. What? If you're hiring, I could really use... Trust me, you'd be getting a bark. Why's that? Don't think I'm desperate or anything. You got yourself a deal. Your loss.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I can really... I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair... You're asking me to work for less than the... Don't think I'm desperate or anything. Well, I guess something's better than nothing. then quit wasting my time. If you change your mind...
Hello?
You picked a good day to drop by. You're with Constellation? That seems like we have... Personally, I'm here looking... Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. What's your offer? All right.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good. I'm so excited to see... Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terrabrew right now. Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. Take care.
Isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. He's just bet I'll never win.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contra, I expect us to believe in fairy.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager?
That's right. You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head. So, we're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. That means people can pass them around, I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact worked. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Good. Let's take a little... I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation, Noelle?
Absolutely, Sarah. That was intense, wasn't it? I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very... Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
good to be home.
Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here.
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am also given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space. It might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on you. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. My methods of achieving my primary goals are dictated solely by my programming, and are not subject to the same whims as humans. Even if I wished it, I could not approach it any other way. Also, I am incapable. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years. Captain, I will...
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of... I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your... My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized... Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Until next time.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to... You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Take care of yourself.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously. Maybe another time.
Welcome back, Captain.
You see that scientist out in front of Mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
You learn to pick a... You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to do well.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will... Something wrong with the exam? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between... Anything for Sarah.
Oh, brother. Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get... Bye-bye.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Tex better be quick with my ship. Got a mission I need to see to.
With Gal Bank, your money is always safe. Always.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventure All of our products come highly recommended, and while I've never needed them myself, no flight. Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes... I can't stomach the thought. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either. Yes, by all means. I do. In this line of not seeing people come back, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if... Be careful out there.
Traffic is good.
Hi there. Thanks for choosing Terror. What can I get you? Certainly.
Locations in New Atlantis?
Yes, and the sales in the fest didn't dip at all.
These alien predators should be avoided at all costs.
Expecting me to jump down after you? I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree? Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Not too bad. Found a box of pens the other day. You'd be amazed at what people leave lying around. Well, you know, it's one of those days where all I can think about is food. Wonder if my boyfriend will take me to Chunks later. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just... What about you? Have you gone on any... Whoa. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds really important. I'll keep my eyes peeled for any artifacts, okay? Well,
That depends. Are you a foodie? If that's the case, you have a lot of options here in New Atlantis. Dawn's Roost, but I'll be honest, I'm more of a chunks girl, and my boyfriend and I can't get enough of Terra Brew. Take care of yourself.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the Nat. Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Cosmic War.
Wells was having problems all the time. Still past 5% of the security charter. Nothing's changed. Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
You made all that up. There is no such I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
Nice night, huh?
What? Can't you see? Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do. Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much.
Hey, no loitering. Can I help you? Oh, you heard that? Like I said, he needs a diplomatic visa to enter the city. Not my fault he doesn't know the law. Ignorance is no excuse, you know? I mean, yeah, sure, I could have. And I could say you assaulted me. Because that's what having power is. Now why don't you go take a walk? Can I help you? Huh? What, article whatever, section whatever? Yeah, right. I also got a bridge to sell you in Sidonia. Interested? Now beat it. Can't you see I'm busy policing? Can I help you? A what? Oh. Heard my talk with the good representative, did you? No, you're fine. It's just a little game I like to play with the Freestar Collective guys. Keeps them on their toes. Make sure they know who's boss here in New Atlantis. You know what I mean? Diplomatic visa. Politicians haven't needed one of those since the Colony War. Some other time, then.
Speak to someone at the embassy. They'll be able to clear this up.
pleasant change of scenery.
Do you need something, Captain? Missed the sound of my voice, huh? Your pack getting a little heavy? I'll be seeing you.
Orbital pattern
Welcome
locked
to
in.
UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
You've arrived. Stroud Eklund Star Yard is here to serve you.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Hope you have a good stay.
Very so this is the Star Yard Walter can't stop talking about. I can certainly see why. It's a monumental operation.
You have a good day. Not much going on.
If I were Tayo, I'd be amazed.
A Stroud Eklund.
Let me know if you have any problems.
It must have cost a fortune to build this place so fast.
Havershaw's in the showroom if you're ready to buy. If you need anything, just ask. A pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the premiere. We may be new, but I think you'll see why everyone's... Thank you. So, what sort of ship are you... Absolutely.
Havershaw can help you if you need anything.
R&D department. Are you looking for the showroom? It's back that way.
Proud to be part of the Stroud-Eklund team.
Are you ready to do some business? In my opinion, Trident and Tayo, Deimos is positively ancient. Well, if you have your own ship, the Star Yards have negotiated. As a first-time contractor, I'm required by law to let you know that every Star Yard offers the same term. But obviously, you should deal with us. Depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make several trips to fulfill the order. So what we need is aluminum. We need a small shipment, 500 units of it. Excellent. This invoice has the details. Feel free to come back anytime.
Welcome to Stroud-Eklund.
Well, I think you'll find of course.